greater our knowledge increases, the greater our ignorance unfolds. No man can fully grasp how far and how fast we have come.
In our own hour of change, we take a moment to consider how far we've come. In 1951, the Archdiocese of Chicago designated a new parish in the Skokie-Evanston area.
I think I am the oldest living graduate of St. Joan of Arc School that is still an active parishioner.
They named the parish after St. Joan of Arc.
St. Joan of Arc, the saint, was known to be quite the fighter.
Renowned for her abiding faith that God called her in her youth to lead and inspire her community in the face of great challenges.
You know, you go through life and you have good times, you have bad times.
In 1952, the parish laid the cornerstone for the church and school building.
When the doors opened in 1953, my brother and I were here.
But more than that, they laid the cornerstone of a future of faithful service, learning, and fellowship.
You know, there are those intangibles, those things you can't touch and you can't see and you can't feel, but they're there.
On that cornerstone laid in 1952, with the same spirit of faith and courage illustrated by our patroness, the St. Joan of Arc community faced an uncertain future.
I don't know how many kids exactly there were. There was first grade, second grade, third and fourth together, and fourth and fifth together. And that was the beginning of St. Joan of Arc.
Bolstered by the strength of our past,
I have so many great memories of going to St. Joan of Arc.
I had a graduating class of 18. There was 8 boys, 10 girls, and there's a lot of us that still talk this day.
and inspired by the possibilities for something new.
I've had many friends, Megan, I've had many friends who have said, they hear you're in St. Joan of Arc, they're like, oh my God, that place is incredible.
Back in October, parents at St. Joan of Arc School in Evanston had been told by the Archdiocese of Chicago that the school could be shut down because of a budget deficit and low enrollment.
Well, I don't think any of us will forget October 29, 2018, when we met at the church to hear the Archdiocese tell us that the school would not be able to continue on after the end of that school year.
Well, I thought it was just a tragedy that our school and this community was going to close. And I felt like if we came up with the right approach, we could build something distinctive.
It was pretty clear pretty quickly that we were going to have to do this on our own.
The process was very interesting. A wonderful group of people got together to work diligently and consistently for the process to happen for opening the Academy.
And next school year, this school will now be known as the Academy of St. Joan of Arc.
I don't think anyone would disagree that our community is tons of fun. However, I think what I love most about our community is everyone is truly there for everyone.
We help students if they need help.
They want to share all of the happiness that they have in the Academy with other people.
And then we, of course, selected Christina.
We have an amazing set of faculty and staff here that are really committed to individualizing education. So while they'll teach to a high standard, they make sure the things that they can do help support each child.
The way that the teachers teach is new and it's really engaging.
It's a lot more challenging, but it's better to be challenged than to not be challenged, in my opinion.
It's the revolution Catholic education needs.
Looking back to where we were and looking where we are now, the change is, in a good way, incredible, and I feel incredibly lucky to be part of it.
A future that celebrates our shared faith.
I'm grateful to be a part of that newly established legacy.
That opens up opportunities for our children.
The Academy has, I feel like, been a big step up. I really like being here because there's a lot of things here that I can join.
That promises them paths towards becoming their best selves.
I felt a lot more mature being treated older with the new teachers and faculty and the new curriculums.
These children, our children, enjoy this new vision for the future, a new vision of Catholic education. And tonight, we celebrate the progress we've made in securing that future.
I'm very excited about the future of the Academy at St. Joan of Arc. My girls have told me how much they love coming here, how much they love school, and that means everything to me.
I am so excited about the Academy and where it's going to be in the years to come. We have built a foundation that I think is going to lay the groundwork for absolute excellence, both academically and more importantly, spiritually.
A future of firsts.
This was the first time I've ever been in a play.
Part of student council, like becoming present for the first time.
A future of boundless curiosity.
It's learning more and more about religion, math, science, physical education, music, Spanish, and it's just been really amazing.
It means getting ready for high school and doing my best once I get there.
How to be crazy.
A future of academic innovation.
Well, I think the way the faculty is gelled together, it's as if you would think that they were together for a many number of years instead of just starting something new.
A future of faithful service and celebration.
We focus on Christ a lot and His Word and God's Word.
And because of our strong foundation, we no longer have to wait for that future, because the future is now.
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 The future is now. The future is now.